Hey guys, and welcome to a pitch episode. I guess it's a special pitch episode where we are going to induct the Hall of Fame players into the JL for the first time ever. We are going to start with the managerial ones, and then we will move on to the player ones. Tierney is going to do the inductions for us, and then we are going to comment on what we want to comment on. Tierney?
All right, so our first inductee is Garrett Blaine, who is going in with the Missouri Express, obviously. And he has 4 points and 1 Outstanding Manager Award, and the rest are championships. So 4 total overall points, and he only needs 3 to get in. So what do you guys have to say about that?
Well, he's got the most Management Hall of Fame points of anyone ever in the JL, so it's Herbie.
He's doing a good job. He should just keep doing it.
He's in Missouri, and he's managed to already become the managerial GOAT of the JL. So,
yeah, that's kind of impressive. He lives on the other side of the country. Yeah.
So,
congratulations, Garrett.
Nice job.
I mean, yeah, he's won 3 championships in his 4 seasons of existence with the Express.
That's ridiculous.
He's the best.
He's the best. Nice job. Congrats.
You're the second best, and you're up next. Back to you, Tierney.
All right, so congrats to Garrett on that. Quite a run that he's made in the JL. Next, we do have Brock, who has 3 points, which is right exactly what you need, and they're all championships going in with the Cobras. Guys?
Well, I think Brock would have more Hall of Fame because the way the Hall of Fame points work is you get a point for winning an award, and there's various awards. For management, there's only 1 award, the Outstanding Manager Award of the season. But you get points for awards, and you get points for winning championships. All the things are 1 point each. You have 3 points for championships. But the thing is the Outstanding Manager Award didn't exist until after you weren't a manager in the JL anymore. And I think you probably would have won at least a couple of those. So you're kind of getting screwed on that. But you're in the Hall of Fame.
And he was forced to give up his team.
In a way. Yeah.
Well, in a way.
Well, it's complicated. We're not going to get into that. The point is Brock's a Hall of Famer, and it was well-deserved. Did a good job.
Yes, he did.
So we're not going to.
He made a dynasty with the Cobras for a little bit. So that's worth it. Nice job, Brock. Congrats.
Okay, so congrats on Brock for that. Yep. Good accomplishment there. Now we're going to move on to the players, and the first player we are going to induct is going to be Ty. He has 23 overall points, and I am going to have to read his things because I can't memorize them all. So he has 9 All-Stars, 3 fielding crowns, 3 pitching crowns, 3 batting crowns, 2-time MVP, and a 3-time champion. And he is going in with the Rapids. So what do you guys have to say about this? Because that is – we have some other players that have 23 points as well, but he is at the top of the points. So –
well, we're all tied for points, just to be clear.
We all know who's the best player.
But Ty's been there's a lot of players that come into the league that they tend to not be as good anymore as the talent grows up around them like the league has. That's happened to Ty to a degree. Obviously, he hasn't won an MVP since JL 10. He's not the best player on his team anymore. He's, this and that. But he's still a very good player. So I think he's been very consistent his whole career. And that's why you see him still racking up points here, All-Stars and stuff.
He's been effective his whole career. How effective he's been has changed, but he's still effective. So he's had an all right career.
And the other thing too is Ty's played. Actually, a lot of people don't know this because it was way back in the earlier days of the league. But Ty's played for the Bison and the Underdogs franchises as well for like 1 or 2 seasons for each one of those. But again, that was back in like JL 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that area. There's no other team Ty could go in with than the Rapids.
Most memorable championship.
When you think of Ty in the JL, you think of him on the Rapids. And he's accomplished a championship with the Rapids. So it's the league decides who the players go in. the Hall of Fame with what team they go in with. And, he's played for other franchises, but it's the Rapids.
All right, so we're going to move on to our second player now, who's going to be Kyle Godinho. Obviously going in with the Express. He has 12 total points, 3 championships, 4 All-Stars, 2 MVPs, 2 Winner Chicken Dinner Cup MVPs, and 1 pitching crown. We talk about this guy all the time on the show. Best player ever, possibly the GOAT of JAL. So I'm interested to see, what do you guys think? I mean, obviously he's going to keep racking up points. Do you think he will have the potential to surpass you at any point, any one of you three?
He has 12 Hall of Fame points.
Yeah.
And us three are tied for the most with 23 now. I mean, that's not because we're the best players ever to play. We've just played from the very beginning. So I think he's going to catch.
And we freaking made the league.
It depends. It really depends on how many more me and Ty keep racking up as time goes on. But he's going to rack them up at a lot higher rate.
I think it'll be hard just because as the league grows, the seasons will get longer.
Yeah.
And so the span, exactly, less opportunity. But I think.
Is there potential? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's considered the greatest player ever. But out of his 4 seasons, he's only won the pitching crown.
Yeah, that's one interesting stat, isn't it?
That's crazy.
1 pitching crown.
He's like LeBron. He's a winner. He shows up when he is.
But he's the best. He really is the best player right now and to ever play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's great that he's in the very first ever JL Hall of Fame class. Even if he didn't have enough points. Well, for honorary induction, you can't go until you are retired or something. There's like specific rules for that. But you would be tempted to put him in even if he didn't have the 10 points already. Because Cal freaking Godinho. When you think of JL, he's like half of what your mind thinks about.
He's a face of the league. Yeah. All right.
So we are going to go on to our third player. And I heard you guys talk about how Kyle somehow only has 1 pitching crown, which is interesting because this next person has more than that. And you wouldn't really necessarily think of him as the face of the JAL. And this person is Jordan Halverson. And he is going with the Lynx. Which, like Kale said earlier, the league decides who they go in with, and he is now playing for the Rapids. He had the majority of his points coming from the league or from the Lynx. So he has a total of 11, 1 championship, 1 MVP, 6 All-Stars, 1 fielding crown, but he has 2 pitching crowns. Guys?
You know, he was the face of the league, though, for a while.
Yeah, for about a 4-season span. 3
to 4, JL 9 to 12-ish. He was the best player, and it's a deserving. I mean,
absolutely.
It's absolutely great that he's in the first ever class. Is he as good as he once was? No, but he's still good. I mean, he's still a effective player out there for the Rapids.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that. I mean, we knew he was going to be going in with the Lynx. He's on the Rapids now, but
it makes the most sense. I mean, he was best when he was on the Lynx, and he won the most.
And your 2 pitching crowns things, like, yeah, he does have more than Kyle, but you got to remember it was different eras of the league back then, and he was the best pitcher back then in those days, and even though those days aren't as good as they were now, there's still something to be said about being the best back then. And, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame without question.
Yeah. I agree. Anytime you, take a franchise, especially a brand-new franchise, and you go to 3 of the 4 of your first 4 seasons to the championship.
3 in a row.
3 in a row, yeah. Come on.
And, Tony, you were a teammate of Jordan's at one point on the Lynx for a 2-season span, I think. You happy for your old teammate to be part of the JL Hall of Fame?
Well, of course. I mean, I obviously think he's a great player. Definitely deserves to be in. It's just interesting that how he has more pitching crowns than Kyle. I just think it's kind of something to think about, going forward.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. There's weird stats out there. You'd be surprised. You can find a lot of weird stats out there.
That's true.
All right.
All right. So our next player is already technically in the Hall of Fame, but as a manager, and that's Brock. Again, has 23 points, just like Ty and Kale, who we'll get to next. 8 All-Stars, 5 pitching crowns, 2 fielding crowns, 1 batting crown, 2 MVPs, and a whopping 5 championships. That is insane, Brock.
Well, thank you.
Brock is known around the JL for not his amazing batting or his amazing pitching or his amazing this or his amazing that. It's because he's won 5 championships. He somehow in his career when he was playing found a way to win so many championships. And
most of them with you.
Up until about, I think, at the end of last season when Godinho won another championship, won another WWC Cup MVP, it was like, okay, Kyle's the greatest of all time now. But up until that point, it was Brock. Some purists would maybe say Brock's still the greatest in the sense, but I mean, but Brock is definitely, I think, probably the second best player of all time in terms of just like all the stats, all the accomplishments, all that stuff. It is too bad that he doesn't play anymore because he's playing college basketball and it's like the NCAA is dumb sometimes. But he'll play again at some point, and he's going to get more points, I think, at some point years from now. But Ty?
Yeah, Brock was never like a super explosive player or like a flashy player, but he was just consistent, and he always found a way to win. So when you have 5 championships, you're
doing something.
You're doing something right. Yeah, exactly. So congrats to Brock.
All right. So this brings us to our last inductee, and there are, as a side note, there are no honorary inductees at this time. JL has found that no one deserves it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But we decided probably that 6 was enough for the first round. So our last one is Kale. He also has 23 points going in with the Cobras. He's got a pitching crown, 3 batting crowns, 4 championships, 4 MVPs, but he has the most All-Stars with 11. What do you guys think about that?
Because I've played in every single season.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay.
I mean, you've even missed a season.
Yeah, I've missed a few. Okay, so yeah, when you think of JL, like Kale makes the whole thing. Kale runs the ship here.
You know what? If Kale didn't play in one tournament, he would still be should be the first person to go in the Hall of Fame.
Because he
literally
the Hall
does
of Fame.
everything.
Yeah, he does.
It may
everything.
seem like we do stuff, but we don't really do that.
But that's true.
In terms of his playing,
that's what I'm in with. I'm in as a player right now.
Well, you know, we're getting there. His pitching is not what he got it for. I mean, let's be honest, it's not. But it's been his batting.
It's been his batting.
Especially
batting.
You know, a couple seasons ago, he was one of the best batters. He was consistently winning batting crowns.
Yeah. Kale's an incredibly streaky batter, but when he's on, he's very good. He was definitely. I mean, let's be honest.
He was on more often then too.
Exactly. All 3 of us were better back in the day, and so when Kale, you know, way back, he was definitely probably, if not the best batter, one of the best batters.
He's won 3.
He's won. Yeah, he was with the Cobras, so every time they won, probably doesn't deserve a $30 contract now, but he does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So congrats, Kale. And he made the league, so I mean he was going to be in it anyways.
Yeah, so this video wouldn't be being made if
exactly. Can't really argue with that one over any others. So. All right.
All right. Well, that is all I have. Do you guys want to say anything else about our first inductee class into the Hall of Fame?
Just congratulations to the first class. The one thing we did want to bring up for a minute or two is that next year's class, because it always the Hall of Fame induction classes will always happen right around the anniversary of the league, which is May 18th, I think.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to look real quick at who next year's class might be, who's close in the management and player points in terms of automatic induction. So I'm pulling it up right now. Let's take a second. Or more than a second.
Hey, tune into the next Meatballs video. Me and Brock are finally home together, so we're going to be making some fun stuff.
We don't make fun stuff.
Well, it'll be more fun.
Okay. So right now, who's like current players, active players that have several points that are close to automatically getting inducted? Colton Titus has 6.
He's freaking.
Yeah, there's going to be this JL 16 season. There's going to be this JL 16 season this summer, obviously, and then there's probably going to be the JL 17 season is going to be slated for next winter. So there's probably going to be about 2 seasons before the next one. Colton Titus has 6. Marcus Deo has 6. Michael Sullivan, Ted Klein have 5. And then it kind of starts dropping off. But those would be the ones I think have probably the best chance. Do you think any of them are going to get in?
I can see 2 guys getting in, especially since there's 2 seasons.
Yeah, I can see Darren and Colton getting in.
But, 4 points in 2 seasons. It's doable.
All-star and then batting or pitching, and then one of them maybe wins the championship.
Or an MVP. It's very doable for both of them. I don't think at 5. 5's a lot.
Yeah, 5's a lot.
But 4 and 2 seasons is very doable, especially for those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, then on the management side, Brian and Hunter Witten, co-ownership there, the Bambinos, they have 1. And Godinho's got 1 as a manager. Those, just looking at the list here.
One has 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have 1.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have 1. Yeah.
Joel McCauley, Link's owner, has 1. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see a manager get it next season. Maybe. It would have to be like the Bambinos win a championship and Brian wins team or outstanding manager or something. It's going to have to be like a combo pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Taryn, do you think any of these names are going to get in next season?
Yeah, I think some of the players you're talking about, Colton's, and the Michaels, the people that have 5, there's a chance. But like you said, it's a lot to have in 2 seasons. Same with the managers. So I would guess that this will probably be one of our biggest inducting.
Yeah, because we're inducting 15 seasons worth of stuff right here, and 7 people got it. Most of these classes are probably going to be like 1 to 3 people.
Yeah.
And 3 or 4 only if there's like an honorary one tossed in there or something like that. In terms of automatic induction, probably not going to be that many per season, but yep. That's it for the Hall of Fame show.
Yeah, that is all.
Good job, Terry.
You don't get anything for getting in the Hall of Fame.
Well, if you go on the website, you go to the Hall of Fame tab, it shows all the maybe in gold.
But you don't get like a plate. You just
we may talk about that. We may make some Play-Doh molds. You know how
you're not. You know what? If you want to see something, just go on the website.
All right. Okay, that's it for the Hall of Fame show.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.